My most humble greetings. My name is Nqubeko Mthembu. I born and bred in the township of Kwamsani, Nqubeko. I am currently finishing my final year in the School of Laboratory Medicine and anticipating to do my clinical years. I am running for the portfolio of college representative in the College of Health Sciences. This portfolio, as per SRC Constitution, it represents academic and institutional interests that are campus orientated. I started studying in this institution in 2020, and this exposed me to online learning and also on-site learning, as this was just before the lockdown hit. This means that I'm a product of both pre- and post-COVID era, and now allow me to take you to the post-COVID era. Dr. Phil once said, "I always tell my kids to get an education and have fun at it." I abide by these words. We are the so-called AMA2K generation, Gen Z, hence why I will bring forward programs that enhance the teaching and learning process at our campus by making it more conducive and relevant through having programs that dwell on our mental health, not once a year, but more regularly. Because it is no secret that the workload we have at school has created a decline in our mental health. Let us bring fun in obtaining our degrees. This will not only boost our mental health, but also change how we perceive ourselves and how society perceives us. Majority of our colleagues, including myself, come from financially struggling homes, socially impaired homes, and homes where we are their only hope. And that's my main mission. It is to bring about academic excellence, which will feed our families. I bring forward transparency, accountability, and my utmost dedication. I am aiming for 0% academic exclusion, which will not magically happen, but will be achieved through the following innovations. Rules and regulations of our college are made publicly available for us at the university page, but very few of us are equipped with them. This allows for injustices to occur as we are not made aware of them. I will make sure that we are equipped enough with the rules that govern our degree. I can make mention of how the departments in the clinical medicine space don't adhere to the rules and regulations of the college handbook, and this is further supported by the increase in the number of DP appeals. There is a decline in the tutoring sessions in the School of Laboratory Medicine caused by the fact that most things are now done online. And truth of the matter is, it is not as effective as on-site. Thus, I will ensure they occur on-site. We have an ongoing issue with the exemption rule in the School of Laboratory Medicine, where the school constantly makes changes that are unjust to students, requiring 65% per paper instead of 65% per semester. Being a class representative has allowed me to be at the forefront of this issue and tackle this issue. I will make sure that moving forward, colleagues are not subjected to the same injustices. Laboratory medicine is different from clinical medicine. Thus, I want to bridge the gap by advocating for an orientation program that allows students to transition. I will also ensure they transition adequately by strengthening and advocating for the clinical methods program, which exposes students to the reality of clinical medicine. I will also advocate for its importance, as this year we faced delays in tutorial sessions due to poor communication between the school, the hospitals, and the tutors. Hospital sites not being available and delays in buses. It pains me to see how our brothers and sisters that have carryover blocks are being marginalized, both academically and socially. They face administrative issue with the release of their results, allocation to hospitals and allocation to blocks, and also their accommodation at residencies. They are poorly attended to. Thus, I would advocate against these issues. I want to carry on with the work done by our outgoing college representative, Fanele Gin, the work of assisting the students with carryover blocks by acquiring registrars to tutor them. Words are a very powerful tool. They have the capacity to build and also the capacity to destroy. Thus, I would advocate against verbal bullying faced by our colleagues at hospital teaching sites. I will also ensure that tools such as Emboss and Lecturio are functional the whole year. Exam board meetings that certify our degrees used to sit once per semester. It is worth mentioning that the outgoing MCRC managed to change it to 2 times per semester, which is bad, but I am aiming to change it to be at the end of each block, because these, if they're to be set once per semester, they disadvantage the colleagues that finish mid-semester. Now, all the above mentioned and many more will be achieved if you colleagues vote for me, Nqubeko Mthembu, to be your college representative and also SASCO for the CRC elections. I thank you.